Start streaming. Do it. It's going to tell me when I'm live, right? Are we live? Okay. What is up, guys? Let's make sure this all is good because this is the first time streaming to YouTube and it's taken a little bit to actually get this set up. It doesn't look like we're getting any messages that say something bad, so that's good. Can I see analytics anywhere? Maybe? Can I see chat? Okay, I guess that's chat. Sweet. So you guys will tell me if anything's wrong, right? This is a live stream and it's my first time doing it on YouTube. So if anything's bad, then tell me so, please. And obviously, if you're watching this later, since this will be uploaded to the channel, you won't be able to tell me if anything's wrong, but that's okay. Hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, it's our first time, so whatever. Did we just get a message? Hang on. We're not receiving your video data fast enough. Okay, well, I'm going to have to leave it how it is, and I hope it turns out well. But it is the first time, so I guess after it's done, I'll actually be able to see whether it's good or not. So what we're planning on doing today is, and I guess this is where I view my chat. Once again, first time. What we're planning on doing today is going back into Safari Land and doing a little bit of work here. So let's go into our parks here, and you'll see I have quite a few parks. Safari Land. What is the normal one? These are both Safari Land backups. I guess this one's the normal one. Let's resume that. So the last, I haven't really done much work in the past. The last thing we did is we did some work on the a couple of the buildings in the front, and you'll see that in a second. But oh, can I open? I'm just looking. I've got 3 monitors, and one of my monitor has OBS, another one's got the game, and another one's got the stream stuff. So I'm trying to find out exactly how I can see how many people are viewing, or how many people are chatting, or what you guys are saying. So still trying to figure this out a little bit. God, I thought it'd take me 10 minutes to set this up because I've streamed to Twitch so many times, but apparently streaming to YouTube is a bit of a different beast there. So whatever. We got it set up. Now any future streams will be a lot easier. Okay, so here, I'll let you guys look at the jail while I real quick go and check on the stream stuff in my other monitor. I have to tab out of this, so it might, yeah, okay, it looks like the picture's still fine. So let me just take a look real quick and see how I figure out what is what. It says open a new window. Let's try that. Oh, that's for super chats. What is a super chat? I don't even know. Okay, if I go to my channel, will I be able to see if I'm live? Oh yeah, okay. Sweet. Okay, awesome. So the only problem is I just can't see like how many people are watching, I guess. Or maybe I can. Okay. I think we figured it out, guys. No worries. Let's get to work. We got a lot to do. And this is really just kind of a cop-out for posting a video because I haven't really done much to Safari Land since the last video. So what we're going to do here is we're going to work on a little bit of this stuff over here, which is the front area. And you'll see we have quite a bit of line work done here for the roads. And we don't have any done for the rest of this stuff. So that's really what I want to do here. Try and get some of that done. And also I'm kind of thinking on getting like a divider right here. Are we building inside the actual park? Yes, we are. This is the actual park. This is Safari Land. So we are going to be building here today and trying to get some stuff done. Primarily line work today. So none of these buildings. We might actually do a couple of buildings maybe towards the end, but for now we're just going to be doing some line work. And then probably next video for Safari Land is going to actually contain buildings for this starter area, moving into what will be the Congo area, which is going to be over here. So there's 3 people watching. Okay, sweet. There might be quite a bit of a delay here, and I hope it's not that bad. But let's get to work on this stuff here. So we're gonna copy this over, and I got to remember how to do this again because it's been a while since I've actually played this. So this is what I do for line work, by the way. It's literally just these gigantic pieces here that I like to take and just place them so their side is facing up just like that. And so it's not going to be perfect, the lines, but it'll work pretty well. So we're just going to rotate these in position here and get them set up just like this, except it's got to be to the side. And if it actually gets a little bit too curvy here, we're going to go for a smaller piece to try and get that. And that might be what we do here in a second. Yeah, let's remove this one right here. We do have a couple smaller pieces, I think maybe over here, that we can grab. Otherwise, we're going to have to go remake them. Yeah, right here. So we'll just duplicate this one. We'll just bring it all the way over with us. and throw it down right here so we can work on it right here. So we're going to move this to the appropriate angle, and then we'll be able to bring it back down into the ground. So what to talk about for a live stream? This is my first time live streaming on YouTube. I've probably said that many times by now. I've done live streams on Twitch, but it wasn't really very successful over there. So, you know, I figure since a lot of people like watching Planet Coaster, let's do a little live stream there. So, how are you guys doing today on this wonderful Friday evening? That's awesome. It's a Friday. That means we got the whole weekend ahead of us. Maybe I'll work on some more Planet Coaster or the other game, whatever it's called, Space Engineers. So let's get this line work here set up, and we might be able to, no, I'll keep using these ones right here. I was thinking we might be able to use the bigger pieces again, and the reason I want to use the bigger pieces, by the way, is because they use less room, as you can imagine, because they're bigger, they take up more space. And so what I've heard a lot of from Planet Coaster is that once you get kind of to a bigger park, you start to run into issues with part count. And I don't think there's actually a specific part count in the game, but it's based on your GPU. So if you have a really good GPU, you can support lots of parts in the game. But if you don't, then you start to run into issues. And I can't imagine building enough pieces to actually start running into issues like that, but it could happen, you know? So we don't know. And this is going to be weird for you guys because all the Planet Coaster videos I've done so far have been time lapses, so they've been all sped up. But this is going to have to be kind of a slower thing. So you see how long it takes to put these pieces into position here. And this is why I didn't want to do it in a video, because I figured a lot of you might be bored during a Planet Coaster video here. But maybe better for a live stream. So let's move these into position and see how this looks from above. You can see it's a little bit jagged along the edges, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Maybe here we'll do a little bit of tweaking a little bit later, but I really want to get the base design. Oops, my voice there. I really want to get the base design fixed up here. And can we actually cheat here real quick? I want to see if we can cheat. Can we copy this over and just doesn't work that well. Maybe we can get a little bit of this done just like that if we move it a little bit and cheat a little bit here. Yeah, that looks decent until it gets over there. So let's do that, and then we'll destroy a couple of these pieces here, and we'll just reposition them. Especially this one does have to be repositioned. So let's just turn it a little bit and go like that. What do you guys think about specifically? What do you guys think about? Wait, is the stream still going? Hang on. Give me a second. It looks like it's still going. It said that the duration wasn't going up, so I was freaked out a little bit. Hey, what's up, Ator? How's it going? So yeah, I'm a bit paranoid when it comes to YouTube streaming, but it looks like it's still good. We're all good here. You guys will tell me if it starts like screwing up, right? I believe you would. But yeah, one thing I've been wondering is, do we want to have cars that seem like they're in motion, like kind of a diorama? So for instance, we've got cars that are parked here, so these are obviously not, they wouldn't be in motion or driving or anything. But we could also add some cars, like if we go to cars here, we could add some cars that are just like driving, like that. So I don't know, like, is it a good idea to have cars that seem like they're in motion but are not actually because they can't be, or should we just stick with like parked cars? That's one question that I have been struggling with. I don't know the answer to it. There's no right answer. Let's get a couple of these set up here, and this might actually require a smaller piece even because it's so small, like so tight of a turn here. So let's go to our scenery, and we'll actually copy over this color here. Cool trick that I learned from a couple of other YouTubers. You can just copy over colors. You don't have to like fight to try and find out what exact color it is. So we're looking for not cars. We're looking for our rectangles here. We're gonna use a small rectangle because I think this, yeah, that's that one. So we're gonna go with a small rectangle here, and we're gonna change the color to be the same exact color that we're using over there. And let's bring this to the side. There we go. Nope, we don't want it going that way. Hey, how's it going there, Grapey? I remember you from the Discord. By the way, link to the Discord's in the description if any of you want to go check that out. We have tons of fun there. It's still a new Discord. There's not much going on, but hopefully that'll change in the future. Grapey, you've been giving me lots of suggestions on the Discord, and I'm very appreciative of that. They help out quite a bit. Was it you who, I don't remember if it was you, but was it you who told me about this thing, the staff entrance? That might have been you. I don't remember exactly who it was. That was you? Or, yeah. Okay. Thank you. So we're really just working on some line work here. And I'm sorry, by the way, that I don't know if you were the only one in the Discord who were seeing my messages, but there were a lot of technical difficulties leading up to this stream. Just because I'm used to doing Twitch streaming, and YouTube is a bit different. I thought it was, I thought it would all work out the same, but it was, yeah, it took me a while. Okay, so that we're gonna have to raise this up a little bit because it looks like the terrain is changing just a bit there. Okay. And don't hate me, by the way, if I'm kind of super slow at this. I don't know if other people are fast at this. Every time I see Planet Coaster videos, it's always like time-lapse. So, you never know. You talked about the Universal staff entrance. Okay. Yeah, that definitely helped because I was planning on having a separate way for the staff to get in, but I wasn't exactly sure how I should do that. So, actually, since you're all about staff, let's take a look at what we have here, and you can tell me what you think about this. That looks really bad from outer space. That little segment right there. But the way we have things going here is the staff go on their separate way, and they go kind of all the way around. And I actually used some Animal Kingdom images from the sky to see how that would work. So that's how that's going. And then what's going to happen here is the staff is going to continue this way. So the park is going to be in this whole area, but the staff road is kind of going to go around the park. And this is one thing I saw in the sky images as well. And then it's going to break off to certain points that staff might be useful. So for instance, staff could come over here, and this would be like a backstage area. I can't imagine what they would have here, but maybe the staff that work up here would park right in this area. Or maybe, for instance, there could be, I don't know, this is a staff room, so maybe they could bring stuff in and like unload it on a shipping dock here or something. So I don't know. What do you think about that and about the staff road pretty much circling the entire park is what I've been thinking. But let's get this line work done. This I think has been the main, like my main struggle for this whole series, is that I haven't really known when to like work on this line work, just because it takes a long time to do. Now for this little piece here, what we're gonna do is a little trick that I like to do. We're just gonna bring this to the side like that, and we're gonna turn it around and go down to the appropriate height here, and that should be good. So let's move this in to position. And we might have to, let's move this one out of the way so we can see exactly what we're doing here. And try and get this one in the proper position. Okay, that's pretty good. Move it over just a little bit. There we go. And now we can work on this one. You like it, but the staff road in Universal actually instantly merges back after passing the toll. I suggest merging it back into the main road, and then when it's going, keep going, have it split again. So kind of like, so they kind of get in, and then they merge back in, so they're kind of on the same road as everybody else, kind of like that. Or, yeah. So do they come back on here, and then they're driving with everybody else, and then they come back over here? If that's what you're saying, that might be how they do in Universal. I'm thinking about that. I might not want to do that though. And the reason I'm saying that, here's the reason, is because if you imagine the staff, right, the staff come in, they need to get to where they're going fast. And if there's a whole sea of people on this main road, it might take them a long time to get where they want to go, right? So that might be how they do in Universal, and I might take a look at that over the maps and like actually really consider that. But it seems it's blocked off with cones. Oh, so they have their own like side of the road. It's not like they're in with everybody else, kind of. Let's get our big pieces here, by the way. Do we have any of those over here? Yeah. And bring that over to us. There we go. And awesome. I really like these straight areas because it lets me use my big piece here. Big piece is fun to use. It's the same road, but one lane's blocked off. Okay, that makes more sense. So they're on the same road, but they're not in the same traffic, kind of. Okay, well in that case, I might consider doing that. That might be a good idea. At the same time, I might pretend this road is merged, because it kind of looks like if I added something there, it could be the same road. Or I could just add like a barrier there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it. We will consider. Okay, let's move this piece. Is this not... Oops, that's not correctly touching. All right. And now, in reality, lines, by the way, you see this, it's kind of 3D, so it's raised up a little bit. In reality, lines aren't like that, but this is Planet Coaster. Pretty much, it just looks good from up here. So while it doesn't look realistic from down here, because the lines are bumped up a little bit, it still looks realistic from the sky, and that's exactly what we want to do here. All right, let's move this over here. Since we're in a stream, by the way, what do you guys think we should build in the future? So I don't know if you guys have all watched, maybe you guys are coming from other Planet Coaster videos, or maybe you guys are coming from random all over the internet, but what do you guys think we should do with our park from here on out? This is a really good point where you could actually talk to me and I can give you an almost instant response. So what do you guys think we should do kind of going into our starter area here? Drop those comments down into the chat section, and we'll talk about it. See what we want to do, because honestly, I'm an open book here. Or maybe that's not the right phrase. I'm very open to suggestion. Let's put it that way. Things change very quickly over here in AndrewmanVille. All right, maybe we just want to, for this piece, maybe we just want to cut back a little bit. Yeah, that'll work fine. All right, now let's get this one right here, the big piece again. And we'll just move it kind of into position. Like this. And I think that'll be good. Okay, for now, we'll put the piece in. We'll put the pieces like this. But in the future, what we might do is we might remove it from here and add something right there. I don't know. You're on Google and you can't even find the entrance road? Yeah, I had that same problem when I was looking for stuff like that. Here, let's lower these down just a little bit to make it look a little more realistic. Just lower them down. And in fact, I can bring up Google Images if you guys want, and I can show you what he means, because I've been using them for looking around, and it's really difficult sometimes. Okay, yeah, okay, that's looking pretty good. And let's bring this. We're gonna have to raise that one up a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to get things just right, so I bring the mouse out so we have a kind of a smaller angle to work with here. There we go. Let's raise it up just a wee bit. And that's good. Like I said, we might add something else there in the future, but for now I think that's looking pretty good. Let's get our smaller piece out here. Smaller piece, you've been called. What's up, small piece? And, you know, I'm kind of sad that this is... Oh, you found it? I'm kind of sad that this is all slanted a little bit. It makes it tougher to work with here. All right. Yeah, finding those entrances really is tough sometimes, because these parks are mazes. It doesn't look like it when you're actually in there, because they've got signs everywhere that help you kind of go where you want to go. But when you look at Google Maps, yeah, go to Animal Kingdom especially was crazy. How are we gonna do this little junction right here? Well, we'll find a way to do it. Let's first kind of bring this in a little bit, and then we'll do something about that in a little bit later. Can I bring this down a little bit? Yes. Awesome. Looks good. And the music has stopped for some reason. I always find it awkward when the music stops. Like, the music is the buffer. If I don't know what to say, the music's always there. But I found that especially to be true in... I don't know if you guys have watched the... what's it called? Software Inc. series, but they... I don't know what it is, but the music doesn't play for me in that game. For some reason. Whatever. It's all good. Last episode, I actually added my own music to kind of make things less awkward, but can I not grab that piece right there? I know there's a piece here. There we go. Bring it down a little bit. Awesome. Okay, let's work on this line work here, because I think this might look the best when it's done. So let's... do we want to use... Yeah, we use the big piece. How about that? Bring this around. Hey, there's my cool little shapes that I made. Those are fun. Fun little shapes. You sent it to me on Discord? Okay, I might check that out a little bit later. I don't really want to tab out of this because it screws with the OBS a little bit. But I'll check it out a little bit later. All right, let's move this piece into position. There we go. That's looking good. And once again, don't really know what to do right here. Maybe I'll just drag this one out a little bit, and then we'll do something like this. Bring this one like that. Maybe. And move this one. I don't know. Looks a little bit weird there, but yeah. Or we could do... Nah, I don't know. I might add like a little triangle piece there. Actually, can we do that right now? Do we have a small triangle piece? What are we looking for? Right here, this is kind of an extra small... Yeah, I think that might be too big, though. Maybe a small square go in there? Or maybe... Can we... Hang on. Let's look for the coal piece. This is the smallest piece in the game. Can we color this? No. Dang it. Oh my god, I've been having fun with the coal piece. Coal piece is the smallest piece in the game. People have told me about this, and it's awesome. Look what I did with the coal piece over here. You guys are going to think this is ridiculous. See this little turnstile that I made? I used the coal piece. And it looks horrible, by the way, when you're super close. But this is the coal piece right here. Used to make like kind of a slot. That's what it's supposed to look like. So you come in here, you put your card in there, and it kind of comes out or something. And then there's this person standing here, and they can actually check your stuff. So yeah, that's what the coal piece was used for in a really weird kind of way. But yeah, coal piece is fun. They need to add more like the coal piece. That's all I'm gonna say. They need more pieces that are super small because they're very, very fun to work with. Very easy to work with. Let's put it that way. They can fit a lot of things. We're gonna have to use a small piece there. Okay, let's go into our scenery. We'll grab our art shape right here. This rectangular one. I think we could probably use this one as well. Do we still have that copied over? Yes, awesome. Let's move this down here. Get this at the appropriate height. And luckily all this stuff is flat here, so we don't have to worry about any angling or anything. Move this down just a wee bit, and there we go. Awesome. So yeah, line work like this really, really, really adds quite a bit to that part count. I guess. I mean, like I said, never actually reached that before, but hopefully it doesn't affect us that much. I'm a bit worried though. You know what would be really great though is if they added a piece that was like a road piece, so you didn't have to do stuff like this, like custom stuff. Okay, does that look good? It looks good from afar, kind of, but okay. So can you imagine you're going down the road, kind of have to turn in here, but then suddenly, like, imagine like all these cones get undone here because now you have to go straight. So yeah, I guess that looks good. Awesome. Okay, you know what? Let's stop line work for a second. Let's work on a bridge here because this doesn't look natural. This looks bad, and we want to make some sort of bridge. Now, I've already mentioned in the videos that I'm horrible at actually making sloped roads. So we're going to keep this kind of weird road here, but we're going to just add some stuff at the bottom, kind of like what we did for this bridge over here. We're going to add some stuff to make it look a bit nicer. So how do we want to do this? I think we want to use kind of this style. What did this use? Look how many objects are in this thing. Hey, Russian! What's up, dude? It's Russian. I don't speak Russian. Maybe you speak English, I don't know, but I don't read Russian either, so I'm sorry about that. But glad to have you, just like everybody. What is this? A stucco wall. That's what we're using. And we're going to use this color as well. We're going to take that color. Because I like to use kind of the similar theme that we've been using here. So let's go for a stucco wall. And we're going to look right here. Do we want a stucco wall? We might actually use something different than stucco. Just because here's a neat little... Oh, do a highway bridge? Yeah, that's what we're working on right here. Oh, he said greetings from Russia. Hey, what's up, dude? Greetings from America as well. That's so cool. I never thought I'd get Russian people in here. That's awesome. What is this? This is like a piano. Oh, what I was saying. So the stucco building, the only problem with stucco is that it's a grid piece, which means you can't like do very much angling with it. But there is a piece in the game. Oh, you know English well. Wow. Okay. Hey, what's up? How's it going? This is so cool. How's the weather in Russia? I don't know why I asked that. Just seems like something cool you'd ask people. But yeah, stucco is a grid piece. It's a little bit difficult to actually maneuver around. Not impossible, but a little difficult. There's actually a piece in here. With the adventure pack, you get the, what's it called? Temple. You get the temple pieces. And these are actually not gridded. Temple blocks. So we might end up using this. Could we put it like that? Unless we really want to stick with stucco, which we could. But let's see what this looks like if we bring in this color. What is this? Almost identical. Yeah, I think we're going to use this piece right here. So we're going to go something like this. Put this piece really close to the thing here. Putin vodka bear balil. I don't know what that says. But yeah, let's try and get this. Let's try and get this sorted here. So we're gonna bring this piece down just a little bit, like this. Hi from France. Hey, welcome. We have a lot of people from a lot of different places. That's awesome. Yo, Grapey, I'm from Florida as well. Being from Florida is awesome because you got all the theme parks right here. But welcome from France. What part of France are you in, if you don't mind my asking? It's storming, right? Yeah, it's storming for me too. It's pretty bad right now. There were thunderstorms going on just a second ago. Let's tilt this piece just a little bit more. All right, we'll bring this down like this. And we're just going to continue this sort of style here. Actually, should I have made this a building? I don't know. Maybe we'll go right here and then we'll just bring it down, maybe. I don't know. How does that look? Well, that's not, first of all, that's not even. So let's, yeah, I should have made a building. Okay, hang on. We're deleting all this. We're going to make, actually, you know what? Undo. You're from Paris? It's midnight right now? Oh, I believe it, dude. From Paris. Paris is a nice place. Personally, not my favorite place in France. I've been to France a couple times because my dad's French. And he lives in Normandy. So kind of northern area of France there. Let's get our post. Post is the best piece that you can use to make a small building. What's up, Lordo Gamer? I remember you commenting somewhere. Maybe in the I think it was in the Discord you commented. So welcome to the stream. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and add all these pieces to the building. This is something that I just learned how to do. So let me grab this, and one more. And then we'll grab this. Add. Yes. Okay. So it's now part of a building, which means I can select it much easier, like this. So actually, I can select the whole building even. Your favorite place ever is the coast of Italy? I've never been to Italy. But you've been there for 2 weeks? That's awesome. How was it? Was it, well, I guess that's a silly question. It's Italy. I'm sure it was awesome. Italy. Did you go to... I don't know. I don't know my Italy geography. Did you go to Venice? That's like the one place that I know in Italy. Okay, let's do this. And we're actually gonna tilt this stuff up. Oh wait, I don't think I can. Here, let's grab all these. Just grab these pieces and we're just gonna tilt them up just a little bit so that they cover that. Okay. That's looking pretty solid. What country do I live in? Yeah, I live in the USA. Home of a lot of stuff. USA's huge. I live in the USA. We have fun here sometimes. Rome was extremely hot. Yeah. Where's that in relation to the equator? That's still pretty north, isn't it? I don't know. You probably went in the summer where it would be hot. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this piece over, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's finish this up here real quick, and then we'll worry on copying it over. How are we gonna do this piece though? You know what? Let's see if we can grab a smaller temple piece. Do we have any of those? Home of the Gators. Yes, Home of the Gators. Who I'm supposed to hate because I'm from UCF, which is which is the Knights, but yeah, Home of the Gators. What are we looking for? We're looking for something. This, right? Temple piece. That might work perfectly. All right, let's grab that and we will bring it over. It says north is new. Oh, okay. Wow, that is far north. I want something as thin as this though. Okay, let's move this piece out for a second because we're gonna use that. Don't worry, but you go to FSU. Oh my God. So we're supposed to hate each other too. God, the rivalries are so weird. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this but smaller. Do they have this but smaller? I don't know if they do. Ah, whatever. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll have to do some cheeky stuff. Okay, make that work like this. And can we move it out a little bit? We'll put it right there. And what we're going to do, just to kind of fit this in, we're going to add some sort of column here because it doesn't work like that. But well, if we had a column, it'll look nicely. You could bring the diagonal piece to the angle and then put a vertical one. Bring a diagonal piece. Which diagonal piece? One of these? Or bring the diagonal piece. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, so I think I see what you're saying. Let's move this again. Are you saying do something like this? If we move this like that? Or I don't know. Grapey, I don't hate the Gators that much. I've got a lot of friends who go to UF. Honestly, I don't buy into the rivalries that much, except for USF, which is my school's like complete rivalry. I'll get like hung if I say that I like them. But you signed up for me? Oh, thanks, dude. That's awesome. Greetings from America and greetings from Russia. That's so cool. What's the latency on the stream, by the way? It's got to be like 15 seconds or something. Yep, like that. Oh God, that was such a long time ago. Like that. Okay, so let's move this up. But here's the problem with that, right? So if I do something like this, well, okay, okay, it's not really that much of a problem because I could add a column here. Okay, let's think about this. Do we have columns here? What column did we use? Oh God, I could like try and bring that piece in. I guess that wouldn't look that bad if I brought this column and used that right there, right? It would be like some sort of unity kind of here. Let me drink some water real quick. Always stream with a glass of water. Actually, always record with a glass of water. Always stream with like 5. Okay, let's go in here and we'll try and get this piece. Oh yeah, okay, so you see what I mean then. But I think we can solve it, so have no fear. We've got this. We are going to, I think I saved a couple of these pieces underground somewhere. Let's back out of yeah, right there. Look at that. Look how sneaky I am. Okay, let's go in here. We're going to grab this piece right there, and we're going to rise it to the surface. Let's move that. Oh, there it is. These are the pieces that I used to make this thing right here. So we are going to, what are we going to do? We're going to grab all these pieces and we're going to split selection from building. So now it's its own building, right? So can I add? I don't know if I can add them to that building right there. I mean, I could take out all the wall pieces and then do that. Let's try that. Take out the wall pieces. There's 1. There's 2. I know there's some walls here. Yeah, stucco wall, and then there's another stucco wall. And I think... Yeah, so now it's not part of a building, right? So let's try and move this. If we go in here, we can grab it all and bring it over. So we're gonna make this a part of the other building, like a very sneaky person. If you delete the railing, it will look like a shop front. You're right, it would. That's actually not a bad idea. If we want to continue this sort of theme, we could actually make a shop front using this. That's a good idea. I like it. Okay, let's see if we can grab this stuff. Okay, and then grab the building. Nope, we missed it. Planet Coaster grabbing things is a little bit weird sometimes. There's one. Okay, the building. Okay, now add. Awesome, I think we got it. Let's see. Let's go in here. And all we want is a column, right? So we are going to... We don't need the railing stuff. So let's remove all this stuff. But the column is what we want. And... Okay, how do we want to do this? Do we want to copy this over? I think we can do that. Okay, hang on. Let me read the comments real quick. Can't you use the similar large piece with the same texture that you moved before and put it vertically? The large piece with the... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Like this. And then stick it in or out? Maybe out. And put it vertically to make a column. Yeah, that would work pretty well. Actually, I had thought about potentially doing this. But the question that I have is it too bare? Is it too simple? We could do a column like that. No, I think like that probably works better. Is it too simple? All right, see you. I don't know your name. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. But see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, let's save that. That's a potential idea. Let's move this into position and see what that looks like. So if we move it like this, and then bring it kind of over here, like that, and then move it there, or maybe even there. No, there works. Here works. Okay, and then if we copy this up, so if we duplicate and move it up. I don't know, does that look good? What do you guys think? That one or the other one? So we've got this one, then we've got the this one right here. Honestly, I don't know that. I think they both look pretty decent. Let me take another sip of H2O. So we've got the two options, the gigantic or the smaller. Make a support out of the wall piece like the bridge and put it in between the roads. Put it in between the roads, like right here, so that the... What do you mean? Oh, you said you like... Oh, you like the detailed one. Okay. But what do you mean by the other thing? Okay, will that work? Ugh, I don't know. Let's try and bring this up just a little bit more. Awesome. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to kind of copy it over so we can move it to this side. You like the first one. Oh, we've got now we've got conflicting views here. You've got you like the first one, but then Grapey likes the second one. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. I think it looks pretty decent, and we're gonna try and copy it over on both sides. In between the roads where the shuttle goes. Where's the shuttle go? Oh, in between. Oh, okay. In between the roads. I'm trying to understand. Hang on. Make a support out of the wall piece like a bridge and put it in between the roads. I'm still lost. I know what you mean by the shuttles. You're talking about this right here, but what do you mean by by using this or something? I'm a bit lost there. Oh, I don't like that. That's got to go. What can we do about that? The problem is if we move it back like this, then we lose some of the top area. I could move the whole pillar a little bit to the side. The grass part. Right here. Okay, so I know where we're talking about now, but I'm not entirely sure what you're saying to do there. Maybe you want to take this. I don't know. It's hard sometimes. Okay, I think we need to move this over just a little bit. So let's grab all the pieces. And we're just going to move it over to the left a little bit. So we'll grab this piece as well. We're just going to move it this way, like that. Okay. And we'll take this piece right here because I don't think we need these. And we're just going to remove this altogether. Now we don't have anything sticking out except for this piece right here. There we go. Now everything's looking good. Okay, comment time. Why are we not using inverted diagonally cut pieces so as to make an arch to support the bridge? Why not using inverted diagonally cut pieces? I'm having trouble understanding the comments. Inverted diagonally cut pieces, are you talking about like one of these that we're not using yet, or are you talking about one of these that we already have here? Maybe one of these. Let's see what Gravy said. Like on I-4 when you go under a bridge on the highway. What do they have on I-4? They've got... Oh, okay, okay. I kind of see what you're saying. A little bit. Supporting the road above you, aka the bridge. Okay, I kind of see what you're saying. We're gonna do something, right? I've got a whole plan for how this is gonna work, like, and we'll see, kind of, like if it turns out how you want it. So what we plan on doing currently is we have this, right? We've got this current area here. It's like a triangle going up, and then we're gonna have kind of a similar thing in the middle, right? And it's just gonna be pretty much this, but straight. And then we're gonna have the same thing on the outer side. And I don't know if that's exactly what you guys are saying, but yeah, that's what we plan on doing here. But let's focus on this little piece real quick, and once we get this, then we'll talk about kind of what we want to do for that middle area. I'm sure you guys have great ideas, and it's on me for not understanding them. It's a bit difficult to try and imagine stuff. Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, hang on. I wasn't thinking, hang on. We need to move this out a little bit because cars are going to run into that piece right there. So let's just copy everything over. And we'll just move it out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, get these. And we want to make sure we get everything so as not to forget any pieces. I think we just accidentally selected something from the other side. So we don't want this piece or that. Okay, so move this way. All right, that's looking pretty good. And we'll continue this up top as well. Okay. Awesome, so we're going to copy this piece over and move it down. Once more. There you go. And I think maybe we can bring it forward on this side as well. There. And okay, finally, let's get in here and let's remove these pieces. These weird pieces that got like caught up. It's on you trying to explain yourself in another language while it's so late. Yeah, it's all good, dude. We'll get it done eventually. And if you have an idea, honestly, at the end of the stream, take a picture and then use paint to kind of draw what you mean. And then maybe in the next video, I'll go over and actually do it. Because I'm sure you guys have great ideas. It's just, it's a lot of trouble trying to take the words from the comments and then kind of imagine them in the 3D space. If you kind of get what I'm saying. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're just going to copy this whole thing over to the other side. Because I think this is pretty much done. We need to add a topper here, but we can do that later. So let's copy this over. We'll just copy it and move. Okay, make sure we get it perfectly in the correct area. Do you guys hear that? There's thunder in the background. Grapey, you said you live in Florida. I think we're probably getting the same thunderstorm. But yeah, we'll move this piece over a little bit. Let's ungrab these. I think we've got one piece here that we don't want. There we go. And that's good. Okay. We just need to bring this down a little bit. Do you have your phone? I sent a picture of what... Okay. I will check my phone in a second. And we'll see what you mean. Let's bring this down. And does that look good? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good for a little bridge. Maybe there'd be more guardrails. I don't know. But let me real quick... Oh, you hear the thunder now as well? Oh, you're in Lake Mary. You're super close to where I live. Lake Mary. Where's Lake Mary? That's in Orlando, isn't it? I'm pretty sure you're like a 10-minute drive from where I live. That's crazy. Okay. Unless I'm really bad at geography, and that's not at all. But okay, I'm checking Discord right now. Sorry, guys. Just taking a peek. Let's see. Planet Coaster. By the way, anyone who's joining us now, Discord link is in the description. Feel free to check it out. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're talking about doing supports so that the bridge doesn't fall naturally. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. What I was planning on doing, though, right? I could see the supports. Or having just like one here or something. What I was planning on doing, though, is having the whole thing covered. Kind of like here. Let me show you a good example. We have a good one right over here. Kind of like this. Right? So it's all covered. So you can't actually see any of it. But I'm thinking maybe that might be a good idea to add just a support instead. I'll consider it. Definitely. Right here. We'll try both ways. We'll try the support first because I think that might be a little easier to do. But let's get this piece real quick finished. We need to add like a little thing in here. We don't want people like hiding well as the train goes by or anything. Okay. Put that right there. Like a tunnel, exactly. Like a tunnel is what I was thinking. And let's bring this piece right here. We're gonna have to move them back just a little bit so that they clear this support. In fact, this support should be further this way, shouldn't it? Let's move it a little bit. I just need to grab this piece right here. Come on. Okay, there's that one. And can we sneak in here? I'm trying to unselect this piece right here, but it doesn't want to be unselected. Nope, nope. Oh, no. We've done it now. Okay, redo. Take two. Come on. Oh, I got it. Ooh, okay. Now this one. Awesome. I should add industrial beams or something to the tunnel that we already have. Industrial beams. To the one I showed you a second ago, right? I can see that. Industrial beams. Put this right here. That's going to have to move in for a second. Are you... Nah, you're cutting out. Man. Can we... If we move you up a little bit more... I'm trying to find the sweet spot here. Is there even a sweet spot? That's the question. I think it's gonna be fine. Hang on, let's move this back just a little bit. I think that's fine. That looks pretty good. And that's cutting it on this side too. Let's just move it down so it's just not cutting out. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. It's not terrible. All right. Now, what we're gonna do is something great. You sent a picture on Discord. Look at the bridge. Oh, you like money? Everyone likes money, dude. Money is... Actually, I don't like money, but it's necessary. Oh, an arch. That was pretty cool. You think I should have an arch instead of, like, nothing? Yeah, we all like money. Money is amazingly useful. I was going to say it's amazing, but it's not. It's dirty. It changes people once they get it. Seriously, anyone who makes it rich becomes a completely different person. Let's move this right there. So now you see what I mean, kind of like a little tunnel. I think it looks pretty cool. And actually, that piece that we had earlier, do we still have it or did we delete it? I think we deleted it. This piece up here, wherever it is. Is it this one? Yeah, this one right here. We can actually use this because we can put it up here, like so. If we move it around like that. See, it got quiet again. Do you guys hear that? The music's supposed to be playing, but it's not. Planet Coaster trolling me. All right, put it like this, and then we can do something like this. Is that too low? I feel like that's too low. Or what if we do something like this? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Come on. Nope, nope. There you go. If we do something like this, we could just kind of go right under the road here. And then kind of have a top. So it looks like a top of an area, kind of. And just go around like that. I think that could work. So let's take that and we'll just duplicate it all along the whole thing. Make a clearance sign? Yes, I like it. A clearance sign. Maybe a speed limit sign too, so the workers know. I know this looks weird right now. What we're going to do is we're going to mess with it a little bit after we have the whole thing done. So watch this. There we go. And so now it's all completely placed. Now we can just take all the pieces and we can manipulate them all as one. So kind of like this. So I want that to be straight. That looks roughly straight. I don't even think our whole road is straight, but that's fine. Now we're going to bring it down just a little bit. Actually, we'll just tilt it down. I think that'd be fine. And perfect. Yeah, our road's not straight in the first place, but I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. That piece needs to move a little bit, but it's going to be fine. Move this stuff back. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we've got kind of the thing, the top of it, so it doesn't look just like a normal path. It actually looks like it's got some size to it, some oh god, there's a word I want to say, but I'm not going to say it. Some width. That's probably a good word to say. It's got some width to it. Okay, put this right about there, and now it's a little tunnel. See how that works? Pretty simple. Okay, let's read some comments real quick. Make a clearance sign, right? Okay, we'll do that. Use the bottom half of the thing you said will be a shop front and remove the top and sides to make a railing. Yeah, I agree. That the piece, you're talking about the piece right here. Essentially use this piece right here to make a shop front. I do like that idea. It's a great idea. I think it would work pretty well. Probably, I wonder where we would use it though. Here's the question. Oh, that looks a bit weird. It's a bit different there. But the question is, do we want to use that shop front in the park, or do we want to use it for something that might be out here? Because we kind of have different styles going into the park, if you think about it. So this is kind of, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a classical, honestly, kind of, it rings a bell of Roman. Like, I think of Roman when I think about this. It's kind of like a Roman-ish style. And then when you go into the park, it's kind of like a, okay, now you're in maybe like an African town or something. I mean, it does kind of look grand, so maybe, I don't know. It looks a bit different from the style that's over here. Which makes sense in the whole park, right? Because the park is a bunch of different styles put together. We're gonna have the Congo area, which is kind of a jungly hut kind of thing. The buildings would be huts. They'd be made out of wood, that sort of thing. And then we've got we're gonna have other stuff. So for instance, when you think of safari, you might think of India. You might think of safari searching for tigers, that sort of thing, like in a big desert or something. I don't know. Tigers don't live in a what's it called? Like savanna grass kind of area. So a bunch of different styles in this park. So I think maybe we could use that kind of somewhere closer to the start, like for an information booth or something like that. I don't know. Let's read some more comments. So like the garage, yeah, it does show age. You're right. That's actually a really good narrative there. It makes it seem like the garage was made first, and then later, well, all this stuff was made, and then later this was actually redone to convey a different sort of message, I guess. Did I make the river rapids? No, I haven't added river rapids. Actually, let's see what that would look like. So if we go to river rapids, custom. Where are our river rapids? There they are. They really don't have very many track rides, do they? Wow. So if we add kind of a river rapids-y thing here. Oops. Deleted it there. Like this, right? What can we do? Can we go into the ground with this? I'm not entirely sure. Oops. It's going up first. Back up, back up, back up. Place that, and then we're going to go with a single track, like a rapid section. Yeah, so we can go underground. And if we go something like this, we want to go like right above the water. I think it's a bit too far into the water though, but yeah, something like that. But see, that doesn't show up properly. I think it might be a little too far underwater. I don't know. That could work. That could really work. I'll have to tweak it a little bit more. The other option is that we do have some waterfall pieces here if we go into our water effects. So let's go to water. We've got some pieces here. We got a splash ring. That's a bit too much there. But we've got a waterfall, like a waterfall piece here. That's pretty good for rapids, right? I might have to remove the water. I'm considering, you know, honestly, I might think that this area, the thing I have planned for this whole part, the Congo land area, is that it'd be kind of like some areas of the water would be nice and calm, right? This be a nice area. Some areas it might be leading up to a waterfall, so it might be a little bit rapidy. So in those areas, I might consider using kind of a rapids style. But for now, I think, honestly, I think the calm water is nice. I think it just looks like a very calm area. Multiple rides have no entrance. That's fine. That's okay. Let's get back to work on our bridge. I think we're almost done with it. It looks nice alone. Yeah, I think so as well. Honestly, what I did, the trick here, is just literally spamming bamboo everywhere. And I talked about this in the video as well. Bamboo, in real life, grows like crazy. It's an invasive species. And so it's very realistic to see tons and tons of bamboo everywhere. So I just spam bamboo. And I think it just looks pretty nice. Just having bamboo everywhere. I mean, that's what you'll see in real life, too. If you go to a bamboo area, just with, like, somewhere that one bamboo was planted, like, years ago, suddenly the whole area is bamboo. It's insane. Okay, so let's make sure these are properly fitted. We're actually going to copy this whole thing over here. Nope, nope, nope. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why? Okay, hang on. Why are these pieces part of that track? We need to remedy that real quick. Separate. We're going to grab these pieces. Oh, we got to use the tool here. And we are going to place them on this building. I don't know why that happened, but I guess it did. Looks nice. It used to be a torture device. They would tell you, oh, bamboo? Oh my god. Yeah, I've actually heard about that. Bamboo being used as a torture device. That's horrible. Could you imagine how long? Well, they say it grows. What was it? I don't remember if it was a couple inches every day or a couple of inches every week, but it grows fast, that stuff. So fast that you would not want to have it under your skin, because that would be bad. You'd be tortured. All right, here we go. We're just using the silhouettes here to kind of make this connect. All right, there we go. And now we should have an underside that looks fairly decent. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, next let's copy over this piece right here. Within a few days you would die. Yeah, I could imagine. Actually, first real quick, let's make sure that looks good on this side. Yeah, okay. Take this piece. Okay, awesome. And then we're just going to copy over these pieces. Now, let's go to the other side to check to see if it looks good over here. Let's turn this a little bit because it looks like it's a bit slanted. And we definitely want it to not be slanted. Okay, bring it in a little bit. Awesome. Looks good. And then let's copy the same thing over to here. To this side. I think that looks good as well. You'd be a foot or two above it, so it's not touching you right away. Yeah, moving on to a different subject. No more torture. Gosh, torture. Torture's crazy. Why would people do that to other people? That just seems like too much. Do we want... Here's the question. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This whole piece right here. Let's take this. Unselect these. All the pieces that we don't want, we're going to unselect here. And I think we have almost all of them, but there's just one piece down here. Dang it! Sometimes it's tough. Okay, grab these right there. Oh, we're on the wrong building now, aren't we? We're going to get it eventually, guys. But what I plan to do here is we're going to actually move this out so that we can grab it easier. Come on. Honestly, would it just be simpler to go and re-grab the piece than... Come on. Okay. This is impossible. This is impossible, guys. Can we grab it a different way? I'm considering just moving these pieces out and then grabbing it and then moving it back in. Because this is ridiculous. I can't... Okay, that's what we're going to do. Pieces, you're moving out. Let's grab you as well. Beep. There we go. We're going to grab these. We're going to ungrab the pieces we don't want. If we can. 1, 2, and let's get the last one. Come on. No. You know what? You're getting moved out too, piece. We'll move them back in. Don't worry, guys. This is temporary. 1, 2. There we go. Okay, we got the whole thing. Now we just want to move a copy of it way over here, away from everything else. Grab these two, move them back in. Very, very careful. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing with this one. Ooh, I was in the train for a second. We don't even need this one. Okay, there we go. Finally. Use the railing thing you said. The railing, what, you want to use the railing up top like this? Walking on the bridge will be a safety hazard. Currently walking on the bridge, yes, it'd be a safety hazard. And in fact, it'd be a safety hazard here too, because you could trip over the side. But don't worry, we'll get it. Put the railing there so no cars drive off. I like it. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. That's a good idea. Real quick, I'm trying to get these things to properly fit. Bzz. Bzz. There we go. There's one. Can we copy the same thing over? Like so. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Copy the same thing over once more. Right here. And do the same thing to the other side. That looks good. Put it once more over here. And there we go. And once more. Once more. I sound like an English professor. Sorry if there's any English people in here. Any British people. I don't want to make fun of your accent. My British accent's horrible. I always thought it was pretty good, but it's not. Okay. So, do they have any pieces that are small enough that I can kind of like fit them alongside here? I don't know. So you want to use the railing, this railing right here, to put it along the side so no cars drive off. Let me try and sort this out first, and then I'll put that railing. I think that's a good idea. But I want to sort out kind of like something right here that we can put along the top. The only problem is I don't know if any of these pieces will work for that. Right, because there's this piece right here, but there's no smaller version of this. No, that's not smaller. I don't think there is. Could I use something like this? I guess. Or, okay, let's try this. If I Oh, hang on. I just deleted it. Let's put it back right here. And first of all, is that the same color? Looks like it. So let's move it over in position. This might actually look good. If we bring it up like this, and then move it over just a wee bit. So it provides a railing right there. And at the same time, the stream just passed 1 hour. Hey, the 1 hour mark. Awesome. Yeah, this is the first time streaming. We've gone an hour without any bad problems. Is that the same color? That feels like it's not the same color. Let's make sure. So we want this color right here. And make sure this is the same color. Paste that over and paste it over on this one too. Okay, I guess it is the same color. It just looks a bit weird. So if we move this over and just copy it like that. Then it kind of makes a railing, right? Does that look good? I don't know. I think it adds some texture, if you will. Let me check Discord real quick. Grapey's sending me messages. Once again, anyone new here, Discord link is in the description if you want to go hang out. You want to go check it out. We have tons of fun there. And yeah, the railing. I don't see your railing example. Oh, you said you will give me. Okay, so it's not there yet. All right, no worries. Let's move this piece over here. What time is it? 6:30. It is 6:30. We can go. We can keep going for a little bit. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we're going to get the line work done. Honestly, the line work is just extremely boring to do, and it's probably boring to watch as well. Just working on lines. So I might do that off camera. I don't know. I'm going to try and make sure these are going the same. Actually, wait. Are these? No, yeah, they're not really properly lined up yet. Okay, hang on. Let's take a top-down view and try and line these up properly. That's looking pretty lined up. Now we move it over just a little bit. And there you have it. Instantly lined up. Awesome. We're going to copy the same thing over. And then we're going to reverse it a little bit. And then move it back. Oh, these aren't lined up at all, are they? This one and that one? I wonder why. Ender, what's up? Ender Squid, one of my bros that I play other games with. Planet Coaster's not the only game I play, surprisingly. I play... What do I play with you, Ender? Fortnite? I don't know. I don't post Fortnite videos, but I do play it sometimes. Ender plays Planet Coaster as well, Ender Squid. He makes... Ender Squid is very good at, let's say, building crazy roller coasters that you would never go on. But they look cool. Okay, why are you not lined up properly? That's annoying me. Can I just... I kind of... Hang on. Let me check this. How come you guys are all lined up and then you guys are not all lined up? This kind of makes me want to, like, move these. I want to move all these pieces, but at the same time. What mic do I use? This is the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti. Great mic. Very, very sensitive. You can pretty much pick up anything that happens on the mic. For instance, if I turn on my fan, which is over in another corner, by the way. There's the fan turned on. You guys can probably hear it as like a staticky background. Do I play Rocket League? Very, very occasionally. I played Rocket League with Ender Squid a couple times. He complains at how bad I am. God, Rocket League. Yeah, I'm horrible. Like, imagine the worst person. Please do not ear rape. No, I didn't ear rape. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't know if you heard it, if it was ear rape for you, but no, I'm not gonna go up to my mic and do the ear rapey thing. But yeah, imagine the worst person ever in Rocket League, and then like place me a couple rungs down the ladder of success. That's me. I'm really bad. Okay, I want to fix this, but I'm not quite sure how. Let's take a look at it again. Let's see if we can... Can I somehow... If I take you, and then I unclick you guys... Oh god, are we going to have the problem again where we can't... Oh, there we go. We got it. Let's move these. You sent the photo? Okay, I'll take a look in a second. Let's move this like this. Okay. And then move that one right there. I think we moved it a little bit too far. Can I undo it? Okay. Actually, redo that, redo that, redo that. Now I know exactly how far I need to move it. That's why I wanted it to be redone. All right. Oh, you know what's super hype? You guys want to hear something super hype? I'm going to Busch Gardens, the real Busch Gardens, for my birthday, which is on June 16. Which means, since this park... Oops, I forgot to... Okay, hang on. Redo that. Since this park is loosely themed off of Busch Gardens, I'm going to get a lot of inspiration, which means you guys might see a lot of Planet Coaster videos suddenly start to get uploaded, which is awesome. Come on. Just need this piece right here. One piece. Maybe from the back. There we go. We got it. And make sure it's right. Yeah, that... Well, we could probably go over a little more. Perfect. Woo! Wait, yo. Are you going... You're going to Busch Gardens the same day? Oh my god. That's funny. Busch Gardens. Maybe we'll see each other on the Shikra. Which I'm totally not afraid to go on. I don't... Did we go on that? Ender. Did we go on that? I go to Busch Gardens with Ender sometimes. Ender Squid. I don't remember if we went on that last time. The Shikra. Should I build a Shikra-like ride in this park? Come on. Come on. Oh my god. You guys do not know the frustration. Or maybe you do. If you play a lot of Planet Coaster, you guys might know the frustration involved with trying to select these pieces. Here we go. We gotta have it perfect. We're perfectionists. The Scorpion, the next... Okay, funny story. The Scorpion was the first ride, the first loop ride that I ever went on in my life. And I went on it with my sister. We were very scared. I was really young. They sat me next to, like, a really cute college girl. Which I was allowed to say because I was super young. But yeah. It was fun. Fun ride. Fun ride, that, as they say in the UK. Once again, sorry for anyone who's in the UK at my bad accent. Come on. Okay, let's put this one over here. How about that? And then we'll just copy this one over and move it a little bit like this. And then this one as well, this needs to get moved a little bit. Okay, looking good. And then we'll move this one back just a little bit, and we're all set. Actually, these probably move over or move up just a little bit as well. Okay, it doesn't look perfect, right? But it looks pretty decent. And we'll add that railing right there in a second. The cheetah hunt ride, yo, the cheetah is amazing. That is an amazing roller coaster. I went on that for the first time a couple months ago. That is a fun roller coaster. I really like it because, like, you see part of it and you're like, okay, that's pretty decent. But then when you're actually on it, it just goes so far out of what you see. It's just insane. It's awesome. And I've never been like that for any other roller coaster. Like it's more than what you expect. The Hulk is pretty good. The Hulk was actually my first... Not my first loop-de-loop roller coaster, my first big roller coaster. I went on that one with a couple of friends on like a field trip. So, all right, let's add that railing because I think you're right. It would look pretty decent. We could take it from there, but it might just be easier to go into our scenery and place that. So if we go to rail, is it not called a railing? Oh no, or maybe it's in building. We'll go to rail. Yeah, it's in building. It's this one right here, I believe, the stone railing. And we painted it black. So let's go ahead and place this. Don't align to surface, because that's always weird. Actually, yeah, it's fine. And which way did we place this? Okay, turn it back a little bit. And there we go. We're going to place this. Is this what you meant, by the way, Grapey? For the thing? For the thingamajig? Is this what you meant by the railing? Like put this same type of railing up right here? Because I think it could look pretty nice. Word of advice is to go onto the loading station, the one in the back, because you don't launch right away. It's a block section. So you don't know when you're going to go launch. Oh, yeah. Actually, here's the fun thing about the cheetah. You do know when you're going to launch. You can hear the... and me and Ender went on this one, I think. But you can hear the thing gearing up. You can hear the... It launches with magnets, I believe. Not 100% sure. But you can hear the magnets whirring up. So you hear like something like that right before you launch. So definitely a fun one to kind of try and time. Oh, it rolls back a tiny bit as well. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't remember it too. I've only ridden it once. I wish I could have gone on it more times because it was really fun. And we need to bring this forward just a little bit more. Maybe like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, that works pretty well. Now let's grab all these pieces here again. And bring that over. Oh, here's a question for you, Grapey, or for anyone actually who's here. Do you guys watch Geekism? That is the guy that I get most of my inspiration for this stuff from. I watch a lot of his channel. So you said you watch Bro Coaster, that's why I bring it up. Do you guys watch Geekism? He does stuff like this. That's why I started in the first place, because I was making a Planet Coaster series, the Alpine Adventures one, and I wanted to try out that style. You found me through Geekism? Really? That's crazy. How did you find me through Geekism? Did I comment on a video or something? It's possible. That's not lined up properly. Here, let's just move it to where we want to put it, and then we'll line it up. Oops, that's... Yep. Oh, it was on your recommends? That's awesome. That is awesome. That is good. That's good for me to know. I get on my inspiration people's recommend lists. It's crazy. No, he does way better building than I am, or than I do, and it's really so inspirational to watch that stuff. Like, you're just like, how the heck do you do that? But yeah, that's where I was just watching his video a couple times, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna try that sort of thing. I think it was because he was making a ride, and and I was watching his video, and I was like, wait a second, I have a really good idea for how that ride could go. So I actually posted it to him in Discord, and he said he'd consider it, but I think ultimately he ended up not doing what I wanted. So we had kind of a disagreement on how his ride should go, but then I realized, wait a second, it's his ride, it's not my ride. So then I was like, you know what? I want to make my own stuff. I want to try it out. I want to give it a go. Is that still not aligned? Okay, what looks better? This, right? This or this? This or this? Which one looks better? Or maybe this. Oh, this might look better in the middle, because what we're going to add is we're going to add like a topper here, which we haven't done quite yet, but we will in a second. There we go, and that's fine. Let's copy this over to the other side. The middle is nice. Outside or middle? Okay, outside or middle. Well, what we're going to do then is we're going to add the topper that we said we're going to add to here, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. So the topper, that's the question. How do we want to do the topper? Bibu, what's up? Hey, Andrew, maybe on your last Space Engineers video, there were maybe too much welding. Would like to see a kind of montage time lapse. Okay, yeah, so less welding. Awesome. I will definitely consider that. Is this a good topper? I don't know. I just want to kind of go with the standard topper here. Maybe more temple pieces have it, so. Temple pieces might have good toppers. That's too big. Way too big. We could do something like this. We're just kind of like move it in like that. I don't know. How do you do a topper? That's why I didn't do one on this. I don't know how to do a topper. But we definitely need one. So let's ooh, maybe ooh, some temple pieces could work. Ooh, that's actually not bad. Maybe we flip it upside down or something. Or one of these. Oh, did I see the photo you sent? Let me give it a check real quick. We have 4 severe weather alerts here. That's crazy. Oh, okay. Ooh, dang, you did some editing on this. Okay, so cut that off. Keep half the beam and put a light on them. Oh, so do that for the railing instead of what we're doing right now then? So you'd have like... So, yeah. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. So take these pieces right here. And then, here, I'll actually just go ahead and do it. So back out of this piece right here. Do we still have... Oh, God. Oh, no. Our piece, we didn't duplicate it before we moved it out. We've lost it. No worries. We'll find a way to get another one. Let's grab a corner one. How about that? So, go like this. Oh, God. Okay. Now let's move or duplicate it. This is what happens if you don't think before you actually do stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to take all of that right there. We're going to delete that. Oops. No, don't do that. Because we want one of these pieces here. So let's go with deleting this. Delete this. Delete anything that's right here. Oh, shoot. We're going to actually delete some real stuff. Okay. Let's move this stuff a little bit farther away. Over here, so we don't have to worry about the actual stuff. Oh, it's exactly like the railing on the top part? Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Then in that case, well, we can make that, right? So let's just remove all this, remove these, and remove this right here. And we just got a couple pieces here that we need to remove. Andrew, thanks for the donation. Wow, you're like the last person I would expect to donate. That's funny. Thanks. See you later, Andrew. Have a good... actually, you know what? I'm going to end this... I'm not ending the stream now, but I'm going to end it in probably 30 minutes or so. And then I'll probably come hang out with you in Shadow's place. Where we'll play such games as Discord or something. You guys... Okay, you guys don't need to donate. I do this as a hobby. It's not... Like, I don't make money from it at all. I don't monetize my videos at all. Donations are always acceptable, but it's definitely not a requirement. It is something... It's a crazy thing that you can do, but you don't have to. Right. Okay, let's put this piece right here. We're basically trying to remake that that section that we accidentally removed. I deserve it though. Thanks. But like I said, donations are they'll never be asked for. I'll never say, yo, you gots to donation. Yo, Ender, where are you getting all this money from? Crazy. Do you owe me money or something? He's like, I'm paying back that debt. Thanks for the donation, dude. Okay, so remove this piece, right? This small little piece on the bottom. We'll remove that piece as well, and this one as well. And then we're going to remove the, I think we have a stucco piece in there that we're going to remove. Okay, so now this is no longer part of a building. Or it might still be part of this. But we're going to remove it from the building. Graduation. Dude, you're the one who graduated. I should be giving you something. See you later, Ender. All right, so let's move this piece over here. We're gonna add this to our building, and then we're gonna see what it looks like with what Grapey was suggesting, not suggestion. Okay, so grab this. Oh God, this might actually be hard to grab. Let's look at the sky. There we go. Grab this and grab that, and then we'll just add it to that, just like that. Awesome. Now we should be able to go into this building and do the same thing. Let's look at the sky again. Grab that piece and move it down to the ground. Let's move it next to the other one so we can easily grab it if we need it. So you wanted something like this. If we kind of move this over here. You wanted something like this, right? Is this what you were saying? Just trying to position it correctly here. Kind of like that, without that smaller piece. Is that what you're saying? Because I can kind of see that. Yeah, that could work pretty well. But then these are slanted, so it does look a little weird, but... Or could I do, like, these not slanted, kind of like that? Maybe a little too wide? Too wide, like... Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. We can mess with it. Let's mess with it. So, delete this piece. We don't want that. Let's go over here and take a little look at this. Delete this one right here. Delete that one right there. And we're going to move these just a little bit. So let's move this one back just a wee bit. That might work for width right there. Just something like this. Like lights on each post. I like that. Yeah, lights, putting lights on the posts. That's a really good idea because you do need some way to illuminate the road. So something like this. If I bring these all in a little bit. Okay, and then last but not least, we got this one right here. Looks a little weird on top, but that's okay. And we'll do the same thing right here. In fact, we'll just copy that one and move it. So copy these and move them on over. Let's make it as big as possible here. Okay, what do you think about that? That might not be as wide. That might work a little bit better. So let's bring it towards, and we'll put it on the thing and see what that looks like. Actually, first, let's do this right here. Let's put it up here. Oops. Reaching the end of my screen there. So if we put it like that, I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty solid. Yeah, I like it. I really do. Maybe put it like that. I think that looks pretty good. So, because it's a little bit smaller, so it's not gigantic like the other one was. And it'll fit really well along the top. Along the side, it might fit well. We'll have to do some tweaking, right? But I think it looks pretty good. Let's, oh, that's the same one. You know what? Let's bring this out. We're just going to duplicate it. There we go. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring this piece right here around. So copy that one over and reverse. Just so that it looks the same on the other side. About that far. Yeah, just so that like it kind of looks similar, right? Okay, and let's actually do the same on this piece right here. Our base piece. It's always important to do this, by the way, having like a base piece like this, because sometimes it's just really hard to grab all this stuff. And so when you have a piece like this, you can just grab it all like that. And then suddenly you have it. Well, suddenly you have most of it. We forgot a little bit of it. Here, we'll just... I don't want to grab that, though. Hang on. Is that all of it? I think that is. Yeah, that's all of it. So that's what I do when I'm building big structures with lots of movable parts. Like, for instance, this big thing. Behemoth of a thing. Oh, you know what? It didn't copy. Hang on. And move it back just a little bit. There we go. That's looking pretty solid. Now let's copy it over. And move it right there. Actually, you know what? Let's real quick, a little bit more tweaking here. Let's take out one of these. Come on. Just need to get around to the other side. There we go. So if we do this right here, we can easily just place it on stuff. Like place it in addition to that without having to like put one column inside another column. You like the streams? I should do them more often. Yeah, maybe. It's not a bad idea. I really do like streaming. I used to stream a lot on, well, not a lot, but occasionally. I stream occasionally on Twitch, but I haven't done it in a while. So yeah, I might consider doing that more often. Doing streams more often. The thing about streams, right, is YouTube streaming is something that is for partners only. And I am currently a YouTube partner, but I'm not sure how long I'll be a YouTube partner. The reason for that is because being a YouTube partner requires you to have a certain number of subscribers, which I do meet, and also a certain number of views for a year, a certain number of yearly views. And most of my views actually come from CSGO videos, which I used to do. So I got a lot of views on a couple of my CSGO videos. So I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm getting a lot of views on the new videos too, which is amazing. And thank you guys definitely quite a bit for that. It's insane how many views those are getting, and I'd never imagined that they would get so many. But I'm not entirely sure if it's going to continue at that rate. If it does, that's great. That means I'll probably be a partner forever, hopefully. And if it's not like that, then I'll lose partnership eventually, which means I'll lose the ability to stream on YouTube. Kind of a weird rule, I think, but yeah. You'll just spam refresh videos. You need to have, it's not a view count. It's actually a view time. There's a view time you have to watch, which is crazy, right? It's like, I'm not even gonna say a number because I'm gonna be wrong, but you can Google it and see what it is. It's a crazy high number of views. And obviously, if you have a lot of people watching your videos, you'll easily reach that in no time. But if you have one person trying to watch all your videos, it's not going to work very well. You got to go eat. That's okay. Thanks for stopping by. You've been a blast. It's been so much fun. Thanks for commenting as well, making the stream less awkward. And I'll see you later, dude. Probably going to stream for another 20 minutes, and then we're going to end the stream. But we're going to try and get this bridge done at least. So let's copy this over. I don't think we got all of it, so let's grab a little bit of that. Is that everything? No. Okay. Let's try this one more time. So line it up. I feel like I'm like aiming a laser or something. I should start another series of Space Engineers with a special scenario, more like a role play. Actually, it's funny you should mention that. I was planning on doing another Space Engineers series alongside maybe the current one. I don't really want to stop the current one because I'm having so much fun in it. But I was thinking it might be a good idea. And in fact, I was also thinking about doing another crazy series. There's a teaser to that in the latest video. I don't know if maybe you caught it. I don't know. You gotta get some sleep. You're tired. It was relaxing watching the stream. Well, thanks for stopping by. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm so sorry. But thanks. It's been so much fun. You create original videos suitable for online streaming. You own or have the express to use and monetize all video content. Upload. You regularly upload videos that are viewed by thousands of YouTube users, or you publish popular, commercially successful videos. Yeah. There's specific requirements for becoming a partner. And maybe they changed them recently. I don't know, Grapey, but yeah, I remember 1,000 subscribers is a requirement. You also have to have a certain huge number of views per year. This doesn't look right. Let's remove this one. Oops. There we go. We're going to manually do this side. All right, see you later, Grapey. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get this going. You'll stay on the stream? All right, thanks. Give me that extra view. What about all the rest of you guys? I see there's some people in the stream. What are you guys up to? How'd you guys find out about the channel? Or where'd you guys come from, you know? If it doesn't work out, use Twitch. Yeah, exactly. The problem with Twitch is I don't have the attached fan base already. I kind of have a small fan base of Planet Coaster and also of Space Engineers on this platform, we'll say. So Twitch, it's like starting over from scratch. It's a bit difficult. But definitely, yeah, I would do that. All right, let's position these properly. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And let's get the next one over. The problem is that these two sides of the bridge are not exactly identical, so it's a little bit difficult to position them properly. In fact, I'll position this one first even, just because I know where I want it to go, and then I can put this one kind of where I want it. Right there, maybe? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And finally, we'll do the same exact thing for this one. Position it in the middle. This is cool. I'm sure this is pretty interesting. Oops, that one didn't. Why did that one go? I'm sure this is pretty interesting to see. Did it? Okay, that one's working. Awesome. It's pretty interesting to see because most of the content that I post on Planet Coaster it's all sped up. And that's because it does take quite a long time to do this stuff. And so watching a stream, I'm sure you could like realize that it takes a bit of time. But here's the crazy thing, right? Any of you who are watching this, I know some of you might be Planet Coaster builders. But you might do kind of this sort of thing as well, which is amazing. If you're not a Planet Coaster builder though, and you're watching, like how could this be built, right? Like how could you do that? Where do you start? You can definitely do it. This is all stuff. I was inspired by other YouTubers who do similar stuff. So it's very easy to actually just start building, and then suddenly you realize after maybe a couple hours, wait a second, I've got like a whole park here. It's starting to look pretty nice. So to any of you guys who are thinking you might want to start trying to do this sort of thing, go for it. That's all I can really say. Just YOLO, you know? I know that's an old term that, that we don't use anymore. It's out, but yeah. That's how it works. Anything you want to do. I sound so cliche right now. Anything you want to do, you could definitely do it. All right, does that look nice? And I really like having a stream, by the way, because it lets me do stuff with instant feedback. So I know if you guys like something immediately, or if you guys hate something that I'm doing, you can say, wait a second, man, that looks horrible. Like for instance, I was just gonna go with a standard railing like this, but then Grapey came over here and mentioned, wait a second, you should probably use that same style for this thing. It looks pretty nice. How much footage do I need for a half an hour long video? Half an hour long video, that takes about 5 hours of gameplay. So when I made the parking lot, this whole thing plus this building right here took 5 hours roughly. I speed it up, then I render it into like a sped up time lapse, and then I comment over it. So all in all, it takes about 7 hours to make a 30-minute video for that style. Space Engineers videos take way shorter. Seriously. But still, there's a lot of time that I spend off camera doing stuff that I don't really want to show. Excuse me. But yeah, that's just the nature of these sorts of videos. Anyone that you see doing a time-lapse video like this, it takes a long time to actually make those. Am I out of the building here? Oh, I've got something selected, that's why. So yeah, it definitely takes a while, but it's worth it. It's fun to do. I have fun playing this game. And that's ultimately why I play it, is because it's fun to play, and I was inspired to do this sort of thing. Can't get words out. Words are hard sometimes, but okay. Does that look right? I mean, obviously we're gonna need like another one of these columns here. So let's go grab our column and we'll just move it into position. We're almost done with the bridge, and I really want to get done with this before I end the video. Or, not video. I'm so used to recording. Before I end the stream. There we go. That's looking pretty solid. And in fact, move this out a little bit. Okay, we're just going to copy this over to bring it on the other side as well. And there we go. Now we need to bring something similar to what we did over here. And I think what we're going to do for that, let's remove these first. We're at least going to finish most of the bridge, right? Oops, that was doubled over there. That explains why everyone's doing live streams instead. Yeah, I mentioned Geekism earlier. He's the one Planet Coaster person that I mainly watch. He does live streams as well, and he does those for things like, kind of like I'm doing here, where they might be boring to put in a video. But for a live stream, it's a good place to come and chat, to get new ideas, that sorts of things. Live streams are really great for, like, if you're just out of ideas, you do a live stream, people are going to come in and say, well, couldn't you do this? And then you're like, oh, yeah, that's actually a really great idea. Every idea that you guys throw out there, I will consider. Unless it's something, like, crazy, right? But definitely, you guys are all people who have your own ideas, and sometimes they're much better than what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's definitely why it's really cool to do live streams. All right, this looks like it needs to continue one more here, like that, and we'll do the same thing on this side as well. All right, and let's bring this up as well, and once more on this side. All right, now finally, we're almost done with this building, it seems like. I mean, we still need to do the railing, but it's almost there. What we're going to do now is we're going to add the wall here. So, actually, we need to add a wall there as well. Or do we? Or do we? That is the question. And in fact, we need to grab this piece right here and move this down as well. That is a question that I want you guys to answer if you're hanging out. What do you guys think we should do? Here's the option. Here are the options here. So we could add a wall here to cover this up. So it's essentially going to look like 2 tunnels, and that's it. Or we could add something else here. Maybe a floral arrangement. Maybe a billboard for an advertisement. Maybe a pond. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or keep it bare. I don't know. Excuse me. After streaming for a while, my voice starts to go. It just happens. That's what I've noticed is sometimes I record like a couple episodes in a row, and my voice starts to go after 1 or 2. The 3rd episode, I always have to drink lots of water, and yeah. But it's something that I've heard from other YouTubers that you get over with time. As you record more episodes, you start to kind of get better at it. Okay, I'll put that right there. Okay, and let's do something like this. I think that looks pretty nice. It's kind of hiding something that I didn't want to, because there was a piece right here that I wanted to block, but I think this looks like a nice little, like a little ruffle. It looks more like a feature than a bug. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's do a similar thing on the other side. Let's actually, you know what? Let's take this piece and bring it over. And we'll do the same thing, I think. So like that, then we'll go down a little bit and we'll do kind of the same thing. Yeah, so it's got like a little ruffle there. Let's say someone built a bathtub covering the entire planet Earth. Where would the water fall off? If someone built a bathtub covering the entire planet Earth, where would the water fall off? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by water fall off? Answer that and I'll answer you. Because I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not entirely sure. What do you mean, like, when you say, where would the water fall off, what do you mean by that? Like, give me an example of water falling off of a bathtub. But none of you guys have answered yet, so I think what we're going to do first. Honestly, I kind of like the look. I kind of like what it's going for here. Maybe we'll add some floral arrangement there. Let's try some stuff. Actually, you know what, before doing that, let's do this. We gotta somehow figure out how we're gonna rail this up. And I'm not entirely sure what the correct answer here is gonna be. Let's do, here's what we'll do. Let's bring this like this and let's see what it looks like. Make sure it's the appropriate. So is there something over there that's actually dragging it? Like, is there another piece or something? Because it's angling weirdly. I'm kind of hesitant on doing this, and there's a reason why. It's just because those pillars look a little bit weird if they're slanted, don't they? I don't know. What do you guys think? So let's move this one inward a little bit, and then move it up so that we can get the correct slant. There we go. That's roughly what we want here. Let's move it up just a little bit. Do those look a little bit weird if they're up or if they're slanted? I don't know. And then if we move it like this, block it up, then add my flowers. All right. I like it. I'm trying to decide though if this looks weird. We could try. This has got me stumped. We'll try this. We'll try the slant. We'll try the slant and see where it goes. How about that? So let's grab this piece right here. This is our backup piece. Okay. Now we're going to bring it down this. Actually, we want to bring it the other way. Like a regular bathtub, if you splash around or there's too much water, it would fall off, right? Oh, yeah. If you built a... God, that's a weird question. If you build a bathtub around the entire planet and then you displace the water too much, where would it fall? Yeah, that's a good question. Where would it fall? You splash the water. Well, there can't be any edges, right? Because the whole planet's the bathtub. The whole planet's the basin. So there wouldn't be any edges. That looks a little weird. Okay, get that one back. We need to maneuver this down a little bit. I think we might try something a little different for this. Let's do a straight. Let's grab this piece right here. And we'll move it over. And this is going to be our first pillar. And we're going to move it down, essentially. Or we'll delete some of it. So that's going to be our first pillar. And it's going to be straight up. Alright, just a couple more pieces to delete here. Actually, let's get those ones back. I do want to raise this up just a little bit. So here's our first pillar. And raise this one up a little bit as well. Does everything look good from all the sides? Yes. There's our first pillar. And what we'll do is we'll add... So let me grab this piece again. And remove this one right here. Copy this over here. Now that we have it. Oops. So we'll add this pillar straight up every once in a while. Like this. I don't know if that looks good though. No, that's not the correct answer. Where would the water fall off? I mean, if you have a drain, I guess it would go into the core, but yeah, where would it fall off? I don't know. Let's angle this properly, and we're gonna try doing a combination of the slanted ones and the straight ones as well. Like this, kind of. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And let's grab this piece right here, and we're just gonna move it on over. Sometimes it's tough to grab stuff. Like for instance, that's not grabbing for some reason. There we go, now we got it. Let's do something like this. So if we do something like this, then we should be able to get the railings in like that. I don't know, does that look weird? That looks a bit weird. Okay, let's go without the columns then. So no columns. Let's just remove all these. Actually, we can probably undo all of it. Okay, no columns. What if we take out the columns? So take this piece, for instance. Copy it over so we have a backup. And then just remove this column altogether. This one could work. So we take this piece. And then we move it back over like this. Kind of like that. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? So then if let's make sure it's appropriately angled. And then we'll be able to copy it over. And of course it's doing a bit of weird weird movement there, but you see what I'm talking about. There we go. I think that doesn't look that bad. That one's almost there. And I think we might need to angle it a little bit more. Can we get this to fit perfectly somehow? I just doubled up there. It's a bit tough when the pieces don't move the correct way. But there we go, we got it. That looks pretty good. So I want to grab all of that. Honestly, I should have made it into its own building, shouldn't I have? Well, live and learn. So let's grab all these pieces. It's not that many pieces, so it's not that big a deal. But, and they're easy to grab as well, which is good. Because we've been having trouble deselecting things today. Okay, so we need to angle this appropriately. It's currently a little bit off, as you can probably see that. So angle it a little bit better. And there we go. I'm still streaming. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're about to stop. We're just trying to finish up with this bridge here before we do. And currently I'm just trying to angle it a little bit better. What the heck? God, angling's weird sometimes. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And let's make sure it looks good on this side. We need to move it over a little bit. Yeah, Grapey, we decided to do something weird here. Yeah, we decided to do something pretty weird. I tried to work with these things here, whatever these are called, the pillars, but it ended up looking really bad, so. But I think this looks pretty decent. I should work on less videos, like just work on Safari Land and softwaring, because it takes you too long to release episodes. Well, okay, so here's the thing: is that Safari Land takes a long time because it's a lot of work, right? Software Inc. doesn't take long. Software Inc. I could release every day if I wanted to. I just don't because I feel like I'll get bored of it or something will happen. Um, but I could, right? It's just very easy to make those videos. Space Engineers as well. Those are easy videos. Factorial, which I still do, those are incredibly easy videos. These Safari Land is the type of oh my god, come on words. Safari Land is the video that is really tough to produce just because it takes so long to do. I like to do it, but I don't want to make it something. I want to make it something that I do weekly, right? I don't want to make it something that I do daily, just because it would take me so many hours to do. It'd basically be my job, and I don't make money off of this, so it can't be my job. I would not live, right? And B, I would get bored of it. I would get burnt out, not bored. Burnt out's the better word. And it essentially means you just play a game for so long that you don't want to play it anymore. And that's what happens to everybody who makes series on this game. They eventually get bored of it if they do too many videos too fast. And Grapey, you're right. If you do too many videos and it becomes your job, it almost becomes a chore to make videos. And I don't want that to be me, right? I make videos for fun. I make them because I like making them, and I make them because you guys like watching them. And so as long as I have people watching stuff, I'll keep making the videos, you know? That happened to you too, Grapey? Did you used to make videos? I'll have to check out your channel if you did. Okay, let's turn this appropriately. Wait, no money? Yeah, I don't make money from videos. I used to. I'm honest. I don't really want to release my monetary records, but I did make a little bit of money off of the CS:GO videos I used to do. But those became a chore. Making CS:GO videos, it just wasn't fun for me to do. I wanted to play CS:GO instead of make videos of it. So, yeah, that became a chore. And that's why I stopped for a while. Okay, I think that's not that bad. I can't believe we called this video, we called it like working on line work, and we did like a little bit of line work and then did mostly bridge just because line work got boring. You made a series on a ride and you stopped uploading more videos because you constantly worried about uploading on time. Yeah, if that's your worry, just don't make a schedule. I mean, really the only way to get big on YouTube is to have a schedule. But if that's your main worry and you still like posting videos, don't do it on a schedule. Just post videos. Doesn't matter if you're big on YouTube, right? I don't do it because I want to be the next million subscriber YouTuber. In fact, I'm terrified. I'm terrified that like I get a lot of views on Space Engineers videos now, and some Safari Land videos. I'm terrified that that I'll get too many. That's actually a fear of mine. It's not like a phobia, but it's like I'm scared that it'll go like I'll get too many people, you know? Because when you get more people, people stop. Like you guys are like, okay, yeah, you make videos, that's awesome. It's great to watch them, but people start demanding videos when you have so many people. They're like, oh, we need this, we need that. You're no longer like a self-made YouTuber, I guess. You're more of like a people's man, you know? You're probably gonna restart your channel. That's awesome. Do it. Make like 1 or 2 videos or something. I want to watch them. I want to see what kind of videos you make. You restart it because you have a lot of re-uploaded old videos from years ago. They're so bad. Everyone's old videos are bad. I used to think only my newer videos were bad, and then I kept my channel for longer. They're always bad. Even the videos I make today, I'm gonna think are bad in like years. You like this channel because I interact with viewers a lot more? It's easier to interact with viewers than to comment on what I'm doing. That's why I like streaming so much. Interacting with viewers makes things easy. When there's no viewers, that's when the troubles come. Because you don't know what to say. That sort of thing. And I like interacting with you guys. It's one of the main reasons I do stuff. put this the right way. We're almost done with this thing. You had Roblox videos. Okay, I will not lie, that is cringe. Roblox videos. God, I remember... I didn't play Roblox, but I tried it a couple times. It had some fun stuff. It was like Gmod, but like low-res Gmod. That's looking pretty solid, isn't it? What do you guys think? That's really good to end the stream on, probably. So we'll do some closing remarks, but I think that's one of my better jobs of doing something. And I honestly think it's because you guys were here to give me some suggestions, which were great, by the way. That's not touching. It should be. There we go. There we go. Got it. Oh yeah, that was your old logo. That's nice. Copy and paste the bridge to the other one. We can't really. We'll copy and paste elements. We're not gonna do it today because my voice is starting to go. But could you imagine me doing a 24-hour stream? I would lose my voice within 3 hours, I would say. But yeah, this bridge is a little bit too long. That's the reason. We'll copy and paste elements from it, like this. I really like. We'll copy that, and we'll copy this and move it over and stuff. But yeah. Safariland takes too long to get released to the public, and it's your favorite series. That's awesome. I'm glad that you like the series. That said, it's gonna take a long time to release to the public just because of how long it takes. And what you might want to do, if it's really bothering you and you're not liking that it's taking so long, you could not watch them, right? You could not watch the videos and then just come back in like a month and you have a couple videos to watch. That's not a bad idea. I've actually considered doing that with some things I tried to binge and then realized there were only like 2 episodes out. So yeah, you could do that. I wouldn't think any less of you for it. It's actually not a bad idea. Then you can go binge, but while the hours of people not watching, while everyone enjoys sleep, you don't get to. What, for making billions of hours of videos? Yeah, no, I don't want to go too crazy. In fact, I've just started, like, I'm trying to do 1 video per day. It's not easy, but I'm trying, and you can see that in some weeks I've gotten it down, some weeks I've done every other day. But I'm definitely trying. But typically it takes me a week to record this stuff. Oh no, a 24 hours. Yeah, a 24-hour stream. Pretty much, most people do 24-hour streams for charities, which is it's a noble thing to do. But yeah, it's crazy as well. Oh, that's why I didn't touch those, isn't it? Because it doesn't look good. I guess that's fine. Do you play? All right, there's a drum roll here. What's the end of that sentence? Do I play Fortnite? Yeah, I do play Fortnite a little bit. I've got 1 career Fortnite video up. It's not that great, but yeah, I have 1 Fortnite video, and I do play Fortnite. I actually play Fortnite quite a bit. I just don't record it because reasons. I've actually thought about recording Fortnite a little bit, but it's tough. Fortnite is, because you don't know what kind of videos you want to do, and it's so different from the videos I release. It would essentially have to be like a funny moments. Oh god, you're watching the 1 Fortnite video. Some people work for a while and split it into 2 and make 2 episodes out of it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But I mean, I could make like smaller. I don't know. Do you guys like the 30-minute videos or what? I could make like 2 15-minute videos if you want. Definitely a possibility. Do you need to watch it? You don't need to watch it. Oh, you're gonna go watch it? It's a montage style video, right? It's not great. I'm not much a fan of it, but it's a montage style video showing the old style of Fortnite. They've changed a lot since then, but yeah. Essentially, if you want to see what my Fortnite videos would be like, go look at some CS:GO videos. It would basically be the same thing, different game. And I'm not going to do that because I wasn't having fun doing CSGO videos. So that's why. I should transition from 15 sometimes to 30 others. So some videos 15 minutes, some videos 30. I like that, yeah. Space Engineers, some people have recently been telling me to go for 40 minutes because it takes a while to do anything in Space Engineers. So that might be a good idea. But 15 minutes for one of these videos could be good. I mean, I could get more done. I mean, I could get less done in the time of a video, but I could get more videos out faster as well. You guys want to add cars? What's your guys' favorite color? I'll give you guys cars. Your own special cars. I'll put a plaque in front of it. You have your own reserved parking. Can't spell car, apparently. Tell me your favorite color, and I'll give you guys some reserved parking cars. For being commenters. Orange. You like orange? Okay. Where are we going to give you... How about top of the parking garage? You'll have the first parking spot on the top. Like right here. Actually, you know what? I have a building for cars, so let me grab that. Okay, I want to grab you and then copy it. Make it have one missing wheel. All right, you got it. So this is the Grapey car coming in. And Sean, if you want a car too, I'll give you a car. Anyone else who's watching, tell me your favorite color and I'll give you guys a car. With a reserved parking spot. I was thinking about doing that for Patreon. Because I was thinking about doing Patreon. But yeah. You want to be the person who parks across too? All right. So this is you right here. This is your car, but it's 10 seconds in the Fortnite video and you think you found your favorite quote? What's your favorite quote? Is it from Shadow? Shadow's the guy who's complaining in that video. All right, let's give you an orange. Do you want a stripe or just like a standard orange here? We'll copy that across and I'll add a stripe if you want. God, this gun sucks. I think that was Shadow, wasn't it? Your favorite color is blue? Alright, I'll give you a spot too, right next to Grapey's. Or Grapey could be parking in your spot. Yes, a stripe? Okay, what color stripe here? I'm not sure what the stripe color is. Like a darker orange stripe. Does that look a bit yellow? I don't know. There you go. And you want a wheel missing? One miss. We'll go with a back wheel or something. And then let me give you a plaque as well. Put your name in the front. Signage. It was Shadow. That's brown and yellow. Okay, I'll go back and make it orange in a second. Let's go for some signs though. I think they're all the way at the bottom is the ones I want. Yeah. What I want is that there's a neon one that I want. I'm not sure where it is though. Oh, one of these. Like that one or that one. There's one that's... Okay, this was not that bad. Oops, that's two. Alright, so we'll add... maybe all caps, I'm thinking. Gray B. And we'll do font. There you go. That's going to be your parking spot. Oh god, I think I added it to the thing. To the parking garage. Whatever, it's all good. Alright, let's copy that over. You're going to have 2 parking spots. Oh god, the eyes after the P. Okay. Yep, hang on. Oh crap. No, I can't access the sign anymore. Ugh. Let me find it under here. That's right there, right there. Oh god. Oh god, I'm having trouble access. Okay, backspace. Yeah, you're right. The eye's after the P. So let's put the eye right here. Okay. And I'll sync that down in a second. Let's add his car. Actually, you know what? Let's change the color of your car real quick. So you wanted orange, not yellow. So let's go with orange. It's going to be lighter red here. And then let's copy over this color because it's a nice orange, I think. So copy. And you're right. That is a brown. That's an ugly brown. There we go. I think that was pretty nice. General Army. Okay, hang on. Let me get your car. So you want a sports car probably as well. Everyone likes sports cars. Okay, there we go. Copy that over. We'll just duplicate. Bring it up. And then let's move this around. I'm just going to turn it. So Grapey's got 2 spots because he's double parking. But you're only going to have 1. So what color did you say? You liked... I'm looking at the chat right now. Oh no, hang on. I think yours is a bit up. Blue. Okay, blue. I got you, bro. Okay, blue. Let's edit this and let's get this to be blue. Like maybe a dark blue, I'm thinking? In my next video recap what happened on the stream. All right. Yeah, people are gonna be wondering what all the cars are from. All right, so you don't have a stripe yet. If you want a stripe, tell me, and I'll well, you do kind of have like a light stripe. That's a little glitch in the game. These little stripes being shown. All right, let's copy this over. And it's going to say, why is that idiot double parking? Exactly. We're going to say General Army. Okay, there we go. Let's sync this. There's 1 pixel, by the way. This is a cool little trick in Planet Coaster. I'm sure you've seen it by now. But there's like 1 pixel. There we go. Where it shows up properly. Like that. Okay. And let's add the Grapey sign as well. Oh, I had it for a second. And there we go. And there we go. Voila. You guys have your cars. There you go. That's for showing up in the stream. Like I said, this might become Patreon things if I end up doing Patreon, which is still just in my thoughts. It's just an idea. But yeah, you guys have nice little parking spots. So this is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting. It's been so much fun. And I think I'm going to go and probably eat something. I haven't eaten anything today. But thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which we'll be working on this stuff. As far as line work is concerned, we didn't get much done today. On that, we pretty much did the bridge only. But we'll get some of that done in probably off camera, honestly. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later.